Jerome appears on screen wearing a sleek J2 fitness hoodie. A boxing glove and a framed photo of Anthony Joshua are placed on the table behind him. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating career of one of the most talked about figures in boxing, Anthony Joshua. From his humble beginnings to becoming a two-time heavyweight champion and the ups and downs along the way, Joshua's journey is nothing short of inspiring. But what's next for AJ? Stick around as I break it all down. Let's rewind to where it all started. Anthony Oluwafemi Olaseni Joshua was born on October 15, 1989, in Watford, England. Growing up, life wasn't easy. He came from a working-class Nigerian family and lived in council housing. Despite the challenges, AJ always had a big personality and an even bigger potential. Before boxing, Joshua was a promising footballer and even showed potential in track and field. But his life took a turn in 2009 when his cousin introduced him to boxing. It's crazy to think he started so late, right? Within just a few years, he was dominating the amateur scene. In 2011, he won silver at the World Amateur Boxing Championships. And in 2012, he brought home Olympic gold for Great Britain at the London Games. That was the moment the world started to take notice. AJ wasn't just another fighter. He was a phenomenon in the making. Fast forward to his professional career, and it felt like AJ was unstoppable. His first big title win came in 2016 when he knocked out Charles Martin to claim the IBF heavyweight belt. And then, who could forget 2017? That year, Joshua faced Wladimir Klitschko in what's considered one of the greatest heavyweight fights of all time. In front of a packed Wembley Stadium, AJ got knocked down in the 6th round, but came back stronger, knocking out Klitschko in the 11th. That win solidified him as a global superstar. The endorsements, the fame, the belts, AJ had it all. Over the next couple of years, he added the WBA, WBO, and IBO belts to his collection, defeating fighters like Joseph Parker and Alexander Povetkin. His record was spotless until 2019. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the losses. The first shock came in June 2019 against Andy Ruiz Jr. in Madison Square Garden. Nobody saw it coming. Ruiz, a last-minute replacement, knocked AJ down 4 times before the fight was stopped in the 7th round. But here's what I respect about Joshua. He didn't shy away from the loss. He didn't make excuses. Instead, he regrouped, came back stronger, and reclaimed his titles in a rematch later that year in Saudi Arabia. It showed his resilience and willingness to adapt. Then came the fights against Alexander Usyk. In both 2021 and 2022, Usyk outboxed AJ, showing that the heavyweight division isn't just about size and power. It's about skill and strategy. Those losses were tough to watch for AJ fans. You could see the frustration on his face, especially after the second fight when emotions got the better of him during the post-fight interview. So what's next for Anthony Joshua? At 34 years old, he's still got time, but the clock is ticking. After his recent win over Jermaine Franklin, AJ is rebuilding his confidence and working with a new trainer, Derek James. This is a critical phase in his career. Here's my take. Joshua needs to strike a balance between being the knockout artist we fell in love with and the more technical boxer he's trying to become. He doesn't have to reinvent himself completely, just refine his strengths while patching up his weaknesses. Now, who should he fight next? There are a few options. Deontay Wilder. This fight has been teased for years. It's a clash of power punches and would be an absolute blockbuster. Tyson Fury. The fight every British boxing fan wants to see, but let's be real, it's a risky one, and Fury's mind games could be a challenge for AJ. Rematch with Dillian Whyte. This one makes sense for rebuilding his momentum. The rivalry is still alive, and it's a fight AJ could win convincingly. Joe Joyce or Zhang Jilei, either of these fights would be exciting and could set the stage for another title run, my personal pick. Wilder. The stakes, the hype, and the stylistic matchup make it a fight fans would pay to see. Anthony Joshua's story isn't just about boxing, it's about perseverance, humility, and the hunger to be better. Whether he reclaims the top spot in the heavyweight division or not, AJ has already left a legacy that will inspire generations. What do you think? Who should Joshua fight next? And do you believe he can become a world champion again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your fellow boxing fans. Until next time, stay focused, stay fit, and mind your lane. Peace. In this video, we dive into the incredible journey of Anthony Joshua, his humble beginnings, championship wins, shocking losses, and the road ahead. What's next for AJ in the heavyweight division? Who should he fight next? Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, or someone else? Tune in for my breakdown and share your thoughts below.